Hey everyone, Shebim here, and welcome back to another SBC review. Today we are talking about Mikel, I can never pronounce his name, Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal? I've got no idea. Let me know in the comment section if you know how to pronounce this one. This is the Player of the Month La Liga Santander. An interesting card, to be honest. 88 with some pretty decent stats, high, medium work rates. A lot of people will have an issue with the 3-star though as a winger, which could be an issue. But looking at the rest of the stats, I mean, pace is okay, shooting's pretty good, passing's good, dribbling's good. His defending and physical isn't great. He's got good stamina though, but those two stats don't really matter too much. I mean, look at the most important ones. He's got great vision at 92, really good dribbling at 90 and finishing at 90 as well. But that jumping of 77, head and accuracy of 66 means he's not going to be very good in the box. And that strength means he might get muscled off the ball quite a lot as well. A couple of decent traits, nothing special. But what do you need to do to afford him? So essentially you need one 85 rated team, which doesn't actually sound too bad. At the moment, this will set you back roughly 54,000 coins on the PlayStation or 62,000 coins on the Xbox. And the big question is that worth it? Now, 54,000 coins isn't too bad. It's a pretty nice looking card. However, you can also obtain some other alternatives for not too much of a different price. Now, if we look at Eden Hazard, I mean, pretty similar in stats, Eden Hazard, and the same sort of price. I mean, Oyarzabal, however you pronounce it, has got 86 pace. Hazard's got 88. 88 shooting for Oyarzabal. Hazard's got 82. 87 passing, Hazard's got 83, 88 dribbling, Hazard's got 92. So they're very similar in stature and very similar in price. So in theory, you are probably getting the value for your money if this is the player you would rather have. Or you can get Hazard, like I said, for a pretty decent price as well. The only issue is whether this Oyarzabal is going to last you long term. I mean, it's a pretty decent player. It's an 88. Is he going to be game breaking? I don't think so. Will it last you a huge amount of time? I don't honestly know. But it's good for now. It's good for now. I mean, if we look at the 86 version, you can get as an inform for half the price here. Again, it's not that much different on the stats. It depends how much you're going to be using it. I mean, if you're desperate for a first-owned player for your La Liga squad, for the upcoming icon swaps and stuff like that, then I would suggest going for it. If not, then, like I said, Eden Hazard is available. Between the two, the value is roughly the same, so I probably would assume that you will probably go for the one that's going to be better fitted for your chemistry of your team. And again, if you want to go for something a little bit cheaper, you can go for the inform version instead, which is rocking about half the price. I mean, compared to the Ansu Fati that came out last month, which was also a left winger, which was an 86, that cost nearly 200k, this is a much more reasonably priced SBC, but I don't think it's going to get as much love as the Fati one, because that card was absolutely insanely good at the moment. But looking at FUTBin at the moment, the voting is in, and 75% of people believe this SBC is not worth it, whereas 25% of people have said, hey, let's go for it. So, I mean, it's one of those ones that I'm not going to say definitively don't do it. Value for money wise, it's, like I said, it's the same roughly as going for Hazard, which is the same rating and the same position. But at least this one's going to be a first owner, which could come in useful in the future. Again, it's up to you on this one. It's difficult to say, really. It's difficult to say. It's not one that I would say go out and do no matter what, but it's also not one that I'm going to say avoid no matter what. It's very much a situational one, which a lot of them have been recently. If you do need a Spanish left winger for the extra chemistry, and this is going to be an improvement in your team, then 50k is not a bad investment at all. But let me know in the comment section down below, is this one that you're going to be completing, or is this one you're going to be steering clear of? There are some decent ones out at the moment, including the Youssef Attal, which I'll go through in a video later on today, but that is definitely one worth going for. So if you've only got a certain amount of coins, I'd maybe save it for that one, because that could be very, very beneficial for you. But yeah, like I said, if this is one that you are desperate for, then go ahead. It's not a massive rip-off, but it's not going to be for everyone. It's only going to be if this player fits into your team or your future plans, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you again for our next SBC review. Bye-bye.